Hi. Hi, Flick here again at WonderCon, and I'm with comic book royalty, Len Wein. Hi, Len.
Hi,
nice to meet
Flick,
you.
How are you?
Oh,
Pleasure.
good. So, Mr. Writer, editor, co-creator of Swamp Thing, Wolverine, New X-Men. How are you doing today? How's your con so far?
So far, so good. Any con I survive is perfect by me.
Oh,
if I go home alive, I had a good weekend.
I have to ask you.
Yes.
What character is the most fun to write for?
Of all the characters I've written, I have two. One at DC and one at Marvel.
Okay.
At DC, it's Batman. I could write Batman forever. I
love Batman.
No, me too. I love the years I worked on the character. The fact that they actually just collected all of my Batman stories in one hardcover collection that came out. Yes, it's true. Why would I lie? Came out last Christmas.
Oh, wow.
I'm very happy with it.
Why don't you people tell me these things?
And at Marvel, it's the Hulk.
Oh, the Hulk.
Yeah, well, the dumb version. I've got the strongest body on earth and the IQ of a chicken salad sandwich. So.
I love that. So tell me, what do you think of Wolverine, where he is now, against his humble beginnings from the Hulk?
In terms of the character's growth?
The character's growth and where he is now.
I find it astonishing. I mean, I am stunned. So many of my characters have gone on to be portrayed by so many extraordinary actors in movies. You know, Lucius Fox, another one of my characters from the Batman, is Morgan Freeman in the movies. I'm just Halle Berry is Storm. I sit around and go,
that's a storm I don't mind being caught in.
Exactly. I'm with you.
Oh yeah. So is there a character you have a story for you haven't been able to write yet?
Not really. I've thought about it, and I actually, about 3 or 4 years ago, realized there was one character that I wanted to write for that I had never written for. Okay. And I went out to dinner with Joe Hill, the wonderful, the talented writer of Heart-Shaped Box and Horns and various other, the secret son of Stephen King. And we were having dinner together, and he was with a bunch of friends. In fact, it was at this con 3 years ago, I think it was. And he asked me that question. He says, is there any character you've ever not written for you wish you could? And I said, yes, one. He said, who? And I said, exactly. And the guys sitting at the table all looked at me and said, are you serious? I said, yes. I would love to write Doctor Who. I never have. And they said, well, we can make that happen. We're the editors of the comic. Oh. So I did a Doctor Who story that year.
That's great. You also did a lot of Star Trek, too.
I did. I did Star Trek for DC. I did Star Trek for Gold Key. I just got the 3rd volume of IDW's collections, which has a bunch of my Star Trek stories from very early in my career, back when the dinosaurs roamed the earth.
So, any projects you're working on now you could share with us?
Well, I can't share too many details because a lot of what's going on is still secret.
I won't tell.
I know you won't tell, but there are people who work for DC who, kill me.
They'll put a hit out on me too.
Exactly. I'm working on a couple of the Convergence titles that we're doing. I'm doing Swamp Thing again for the first time in 40 years with Kelly Jones as the artist. It's amazing art.
Wow.
Just breathtaking. And I'm also doing Detective Comics with the Earth 2 Huntress and Robin with art by Dennis Cowan and Bill Sienkiewicz. Also amazing work.
Wow. I can't wait for those to come out.
You or me both. And the first ones will come out this month. They'll be out the 3rd and 4th weeks of April.
Oh, wow. Well, thanks for talking to us, Len.
My pleasure. It's great to meet you.
Thanks. This was Flick from the Nerd Soapbox with Len Wein, comic book legend. I'm going to go get in line for those comics now.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.